All materials I use will be listed in the description box below. I wanted to do this in the order of the pages, but because I had to wait for things to dry, I decided to show you exactly how I put all this together. The three colors I used were a blue, a green, and a brown. I really wanted to switch things up for April, so I decided to watercolor this cute little bunny for the title page. Now, I haven't watercolored in a long time, and I couldn't even find any of my actual watercolor brushes. The only thing I found was this Waterbrush, and it actually worked out really well. I just wanted the title page to be really simple, like no specific features or anything, just an outline and a bunny. I added blue to the background and I added little bits of green here and there, but mostly blue. I was really inspired for this page by a picture I found on Pinterest of these little kitties on branches. Kind of a little play on the pussy willow name since they're little kitties. I thought it was super adorable. This time, instead of wetting the whole entire page, I just went straight to coloring in around the kitties. I thought it worked out really well. I liked the little variations of the background. I also tried to get footage of me painting it from the side, but this is the only clip that my computer saved. While I wait for those to dry, I went to drawing out my calendar. I wrote April 2019 in the top corner. Then I blacked out the tops of the calendar boxes. Here's a few of the stickers I made. I really liked this gold color, and then I just stuck them all at the top to label all the days of the month. I used my white pen to write in the numbers of the days of the week. I actually found this one. It's a Signo and it's way better than the jelly roll. I also wanted to add pictures, and I decided to stick them to the page kind of like a collage. So I bought refills for my tape runner, and I can't find the actual thing that they're supposed to go in, so I had to try and use this thing without the external part. That is really difficult. And you'll see that throughout the rest of this video, that I fought with this a lot. I used my Cricut to cut out a bunch of stickers, which I thought I had some pictures of, but I guess I didn't, so you'll just have to see them as I stick them to the pages later on. With the stickers that I cut out, I had bunnies, eggs, stars, and hearts. For my habit tracker page, I wanted to do the same style that I had for my donut page in February. So I used my Cricut to print out the calendar days. I did pre-peel all these stickers before I started filming. That way it was a whole lot faster and easier. But here I'll show you how easy it was to peel them apart. The gold sticker paper was super sticky. I like that I alternated the black and the gold. Then I wrote the days of the month inside all of the boxes. And then I wrote my habits in the empty space at the bottom. I used my white pen to label the days of the week on the black sticker and a black Sharpie for the gold stickers. And when I do each habit, I will stick the sticker in the square. But I wanted to alternate them, so I'm going to use the gold eggs in the black boxes and the black eggs in the gold boxes. The size of each of the boxes on the inside is 2 squares by 2 squares in the bullet journal. Since the next page is the mood tracker and my painting isn't dry yet, I'm just going to move on to the next page. My idea for the Polaroids page was to get tiny pictures that look like letters. I don't know if you remember these, but these were really big a while back. People would make signs that had just pictures of everyday things that just look like letters. And I just printed them out on photo paper and just cut them out. Then I wrote memories in gold. My brain dump page is going to be super plain just because I want to be able to fill it up. All I did was outline it in gold and add some stickers to the bottom. Now that the title page is dry, I can start coloring in the bunny. I just painted him in with a brown and then added a bit more brown in the spots where I thought he needed kind of like a bit more shadow. But other than that, he's not supposed to be that realistic. And for the mood tracker, I started coloring in all the branches that all the kitties are hanging onto. These guys are going to be so cute. And then I wrote mood tracker at the top with the Waterbrush pen. I also added legend at the bottom. Since the bunny wasn't dry on the title page yet, I decided to put the stickers on it first. So here's a few more of the stickers that I made. While I wait for my watercolor paintings to dry, I'm going to start adding in a bit more detail to the other pages. So I flipped back to my calendar page and I put these white lines inside the letters for the words April and 2019. Then I wrote Easter tree on top of the picture. I also added white lines to the habit tracker. I added all the facial expressions to the kitties on the mood tracker. I like how some of them are upside down, just kind of hang in there. I also added the faces to the legend at the bottom. Then I outlined my titles with the fineliner. It helps it stand out just a little bit more. I also added the color code to the kitties for the legend. For the weekly spread, I used a few more of my stickers to write April 1st to 7th on the side. Here's a few more of the stickers that I had made. These ones were really hard to separate, but I'm so glad that I did it all before, because I didn't want to have to struggle through that on camera. It took a while. And because the gold paper was so brittle, some of my words broke apart, like Monday. And because they're super sticky, I had a hard time sticking them down because they wanted to stick to me instead of anything else. But I still think they were totally worth it. And because they stuck to me so badly, some of the words aren't very straight, but that's okay. I would definitely print stickers like this again. I would probably find a better way to stick them to the page, maybe by like rolling them off of the paper. Yep, just fighting with the letters to get them to stay straight. Then I added the numbers for all the days of the week. I gave each day a really simple outline. Then I added my meal tracker to the side. I like the pictures because they look like old Easter postcards. And then of course I printed out pictures that were decorated Easter eggs because it makes sense. It's April, it's gonna be Easter soon. And here's me fighting with this tape roller again. Anyone else ever have this problem and just have to struggle through with what you have? Alright, time to take the tape off the mood tracker. Then I'm going to fight with this adhesive to get some sticky on the back of this, and I'm going to stick it into the page. I actually rounded the corners on the one side of the painting so it would match the edge of the book. Then I'm going to use some of this washi tape and just add it throughout the book. So here I am just flipping back and forth and adding it wherever I think it needs it. Then I added all the numbers for the kitties for the days of the month. I got all the way to 29 and I'm like, where's the 30th? Did I seriously forget to draw one little kitty? So I had to go and count them. Let's see if you spot him before I spot him. There he is, right in the middle, all by himself. Finally, the title page is dry, and I'm going to stick that to the front of the page. So now you can see why I didn't do this in page order, because it would have been way out of order. Because this was actually the last thing that I did, was stick this page in this book. Do any of you print your own stickers to put in your bullet journals? What are the pros and cons that you've experienced? Or is it just easier to buy pre-made stickers? I really love the freedom of homemade stickers. If you do try any of the spreads I have created, please tag me on Instagram at Amazing-Andrea1. That's with underscores. I would love to see your recreations. If you don't want to miss next month's setup, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. As always, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.